All right, game should be starting soon. Looks like we've got all 10 on the server. No coach, but either way, all good. Knife round about to begin. We've got Imperium here on the CT side, and as we head on up through mid, which Dust2 is interesting in that the knife round could happen in mid, or it could happen on the A-bomb side. I've heard that the A-long side of the map can be more of the... Yeah, see? We've got some players headed through Suicide, and Sakura headed over into Car, but at the end of the day, this knife round happening in mid. First blood goes to Extios. Skittle answers back for one, but looks like skebob up 3 versus 2 in the knife round, chasing down these final 2 CTs, Sakura and Oya. To clean things up, skebob take the CT side. Let's get into the game, and I hope you enjoy. Remember, prediction ends after the pistol ends, and let's dive in. So we've got Imperium on the 2-2 scoreline, skebob on the 0-3 this evening, heading on into Dust2, ESEA Advanced Season 56. Skebob, if you haven't heard of them before, are the remnants of Waves or Lumen, and Imperium do seem to be a team that's kind of evolved through the ranks of ESEA. So a nice grind up from the bottom, but when you've got the homies at your side, it makes it all the sweeter. Ooh, long player in Extios going huge here. The pistol, that's a P250, just blows the head off of Oya and BXX. Which is hilarious. Extios has made his way all the way over to the A-bomb site while leaving these 4 players in tons. Sakura able to trade 1-for-1, but now Bite going to be smoked off. There's 2 players outside of the B-bomb site. Imperium still pushing for this. The pistols are ringing out true, though. Skittle removes Sakraft, and it's just Bite left standing. Does stop the planter, but there's just too many players on all sides, and it's Punk to finish the job. Imperium crack open the pistol. Skebob going for the pistols as we go into this anti-eco. Imperium keeping things very, very careful. They're playing super scared or respectful of skebob. They haven't taken any map control at all, and it's 30 seconds into the round. Just waiting to see if skebob will push into them. Ooh, big push on in. That's going to be the pistols spotted. BXX lit down super low. This nade to follow them in, but escapes with their life. Now it's Skittle's turn to play the push long A game while the rest of the team heads toward B. This one going a whole heck of a lot slower than the last round did. Oya may be in a position to pop up. These players coming in underpass. MP7 picked up as well. J1 bringing out that buffed SMG. And oh my goodness. More of this. Well. Bite with a good kill from within the site, but I think that bomb is going to be planted before there's any chance of skebob retaking this. Yeah, I mean, at least we're able to get into the games now, which is nice. Last week was kind of a nightmare. I wasn't even able to spectate anything. Well, that's quite a start. Bites op. A third round op for Skebob leaves Imperium bamboozled. I guess when you know that they've been spending as much time delaying as they have, being able to just cut off those sight lines on the AWP is super valuable. So, glass op on Bite. Risky proposition, at least starts by paying off. Now, Imperium looking for Cat, looking to try and split A in half. Oh, the flash, though, out of Sakura allows Scraft to pick up the kill on Axios. Well, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? All right. Hey, end of the game, and it does look like Skebob have been able to win the day. 4 players alive versus Imperium. I mean, we might have to get an ejected from the server counter because there it is again. Maybe this is an unuploadable game. We'll have to see. Well, with 3 kills, I will say the glass op buy out of Bite definitely being very worthwhile. Oh, Scraft is in such a good spot to cause some chaos. They catch her teammate onto Sakura, but the trades back are going to go well. Oh, but from top mid, Skittle and Punk able to get the drop onto this B-bomb site. There's not a lot of room for the rest of Skebob to work, so site is going to be taken over. I'm going to be planted for Imperium. 3 versus 2. No one really getting that tucked away. Charon's still pretty well exposed just behind these double boxes, and Punk sitting back of sight. It's really just Skittle coming out of tunnels, but they don't even need. Charon able to take down the first, and Bite is just going to be left to save. Oh, and she's caught too. Well, that opens up a whole realm of possibilities here. Imperium now 2 rounds ahead. They've sent the economy of Skebob down a fairly dark place. Op picked up once again for Bite, so there's still at least that potential to go huge, but the space gets a little bit smaller when there's a teammate missing a primary weapon. Getting down the Xbox utility to block off mid to B. So Scraft needs to go huge here. Spots the heads of the players up on Xbox. Knows the push is about to come in, and it comes out in favor of Imperium. 2 for 1. Sakura able to take one in response, and Xtios lit fairly low, but exchange not going in Skebob's favor. And once again, this B site is going to be tested. Only Olya's 5-7 left in command. Bite overwatching the site. First kill is good. It's going to need a lot more than that, though. Extios pops up on top of the car boxes to give her a run for her money, and Imperium with the bomb down on the B bomb site once again. Ooh, Sakura hears these players. Is she gonna peek out for it, though? Doesn't look like she wants to. Desperately holding onto this AK. Smoke put down to try and block the op. It does succeed, so Sakura's AK trying to pierce through mid as the lone saved weapon, as Imperium gonna now very quickly take the B-bomb site. Smoke's down, not offering up any sort of space for re-aggression on the side of skebob. Oh, that nade just bops off the head of Bite. Now just... Oh, that's a barrel spotted. Extios able to remove BXX. So this should be 5 alive for Imperium. Sakura just wanting to hold on to the weapon as the rest of the squad mows down her final teammate. And it's 5-1 in the favor of Imperium. Ooh, there we go. Bite opening this one strong. Able to win the op duel versus Extios. Now Pink picking up that AWP in response. Imperium haven't really tested the A-bomb site too much. It's been a lot of mid presence and B. So BXX not able to get too involved too early. Slinks over to the corner to just wait. Imperium, though, still very curious. Sharking around the double doors. This could be deadly. Olia just waiting for the pressure on in. Waiting for the aggression, but that's going to cost her BXX. Swings out into one. It's a good trade. Oh, but Pink's op. Picks off 2 in response, and it's a 3 versus 2. Imperium, though, they call off the assault on the A-bomb site. Bomb left on the back of Charon. The others make their way over to B, and Skittle gonna taste the rainbow as that B-bomb site is once again completely devoid of counter-terrorists. Looks like they are interested in pushing back over, and Sakura could cut this off in the middle if she's careful, but they're expecting her. Pink once again strikes true. Leaves this one up to Bite. Alone in the 1 versus 3, she'll save this AWP. Ooh, maybe something. Oh, the shot goes wide. Skebob are just looking out of sorts tonight. CT side just can't seem to get anything going. They can make a foothold in these final few rounds of the half. There might be a chance. Putting up the classic door smoke here. Skittle will make sure that Cat and Mid are at least somewhat safe, but they're not going to be expecting Scraft to be sneaking on up, though Pink ready in through Suicide, AWP, and anything out of position. It's an early man advantage for Imperium. Now, I like where Bites Off is positioned, but the first shot misses. That is going to force this Cat bolstering to fall off as Imperium now take the space away. Look at this. The Molotovs and the smokes and everything has just been so... It's trench warfare, almost, the way that Imperium have been pushing up inch by inch. Might be a little bit of a mid-show here for Olya. As J1 starts to sneak on in, spots her. Oh, but the FAMAS able to get one. It's not going to be enough to stop this push, though. 40 seconds as Imperium start to get lined up on Cat. Nothing in double doors for that nade to find. Smokes on Cat, waiting for the push. Bite ready. Little flick to remove one from the round, but not going to be enough. And now BXX, 1 versus 3. It is all good, TLG. It's not your fault you have stalkers. Yeah, this game is not much. We chilling indeed. Skebob are definitely having a rough night at the office. So well, once again, Charon starting things off, catching a pushing Olya. These lower tier weapons, it does make sense to try do some things a little bit weird on Skebob, but they're not going to be easy. Oh, BXX just getting mollied out and melted. Sakurai able to get the response, though. That MP9 goes huge. This 5.7. Oh, the shots are just not quite connecting. It's going to be up to Scraft, and well, they do valiantly on Skebob. It's not quite enough. Imperium now 8-1. So now what do? 3 rounds left in the half for Skebob. Definitely not a good first half. But if they can secure the last 3 rounds, making this at least an 8-4, might be recoverable. D-side Dust2 is definitely a gnarly one, a difficult one to start with. And there's BXX opening things up. The AWP in through mid. Able to find Xtios. Smoke dropped, smoke pushed away, but Imperium have already started their push up through Cat. Well, there hasn't been a player advantage for Skebob in quite a few rounds. And considering how slow Imperium are, getting 1 player might even be enough to start a round off successfully on the CT side. they've made sure to pull their units away, make sure that there's nothing too far out in the open for Imperium. Oh, that shot missing is tragic for BXX, just a little bit off. Now is going to give Imperium so much information. All four gathering, mustering up through Cat. Smokes will be planted. But Imperium will have to make this one quick, so there's a lot of opportunity for skebob to exploit some mistakes. They all jump off Cat, and Scraft and Skakra go huge with Bite here to clean things up. It's skebob finally putting a second round on the board. And that's just it. 2 more rounds in the half. And if they're able to win this one, J1V and Exios are broke. So there likely won't be an AWP, but at the same time, there is enough money for the rest of Imperium to make sure that rifles are full bought for that final round, no matter what. But at least it's not going to be anything crazy like double op setups. A lot of early nade control command being taken. Scraft able to command 1. Does get traded back in lower tons. And a lot of space being taken by Imperium. Olya flashed out. She's trying to get away, but J1V will catch her. Don't even need a lineup if you're throwing a smoke from that close. Meanwhile, BXX off of the boxes by B. Able to flatten 1. What's the response out of Imperium? Head toward that B-bomb site. Second op shot goes wide, but the 5-7 goes huge. And now it's just Skittle left alone. Oh, might have a tell here, BXX. The shadow gives them away. So it's just Sakura left standing. Definitely looked strong there by skebob, but Imperium battled this one back. Sakura, does she go for this? The money for skebob is already not going to be very good. Win or lose. They kind of need this, but that bomb is halfway ticked down and she's facing the wrong way, so Skittle, easy shot to finish off the round. 9 on the T side for Imperium. It's looking like a very doable 10th round. There is enough money. The loss bonus has built up enough. skebob will be able to buy back into this round. It is going to be an imperative round that they win. After a very slow start to this half, even they're winning the rounds, but Imperium have been so slow off the bat in every single round. Bite starting off with a kill onto Exios is going to make things a little bit interesting for Imperium. Oh, she goes back for another. But Imperium are able to get control of Cat. The AKs are going to force her away. Still, though, that's not going to repay their fallen comrade. Still a 4 versus 5. Skittle just trying to see, is B-bomb site open this time? The answer is going to be no. The door is shut. That leaves 3 left. skebob will not give up any for free. They know they don't have to take the fights anymore with the player advantage. But they still want to trifle with it. Scraft just trying to pull some shots. Down to 40 seconds, and Imperium weighing up their options. Oh, hey. Getting into a flow, and then that happened. Well, 2-9, and it's looking like a third pink alone in the 1 versus 3. Oh, what a flick, though, in the Tech 9 working some magic as well in the final seconds of the round. Gets the bomb down, but Scraft going for the Kukli jump up is going to save things for skebob. Turns it into a 3-round CT side. And that is going to make things at least a little bit interesting going into the second half, but It's a hefty lead to overcome for Skebob. Well, you know what they say. It all comes down to the pistol. If Skebob are able to start this one off hot, then there's at least something of a chance. These dualies, though, for Extios, gonna stand in their way. Flash goes over. That is gonna make them tunnel vision. Oh, but the shots come in. Bite and Olya starting off with some headshots. That's gonna give Skebob a huge amount of control. Karen forced to put the smoke down to defend, but BXX with the trade. Down to the 2 versus 2. As Skebob still looking for control in mid. Do you get to split up Imperium now? There's a shade of hope in this round for Skebob. Scraft gonna work their way up Cat. Finds the A-bomb site vacant, but now Charon waiting in CT to call this one over. 2 versus 2, and Imperium's positions at this point, I feel like it has to be known that there is a player in CT, but as this bomb is planted, Charon does not emerge, waiting to call in Skittle. There is a kit on Charon as well. 2 versus 2. Oh, couple of good shots, though, for Skebob. Charon knocked down to 30 HP. Skittle moving quickly now. Scraft knocked down to 40. Oh, but the USPs, they just don't connect. It's Bite and Scraft. 2 versus 2 to clean up Imperium. Skebob win the pistol, and they're off to the races. What's up, Moose? How you doing? As you can see, it's been quite a game so far. Basic making sure to keep me on my toes. Molly does catch Charon. So this is... Oh, well, knowing there's a player at risk in lower does cause Skebob to slow this one down considerably. Sakura staying outside of tons, staying outside of that dangerous situation. Just peeking, just making sure nothing's amiss. Oh, if she doesn't look, though, she's caught and she's shredded. So that one player is going to be enough to give Skebob a little bit of boldness to head on up through long. There's 3 players stacked up here. Skittle 1 and Pink joining into the backside of things. The Deagle for Extios removes the head of Bite, and it's J1V to clear this one out. It's a team ace Imperium with everybody taking their turn. And we get a pause, which is just as good because it means that I get to pop on camera and be like, wow, this has been quite an interesting game. Looks like I've got some auto mod rules to fix in the Discord. So that's fun. But, you know, making sure everything is all set up well is part of the job as the streamer. So, you know how it goes. Thank you to those that are stopping by, though, chat. Thank you for hanging out. Big ol' shrug. Let's see. What happened in the regain game while we're waiting? It looks like, 13-1, so not a very exciting game. Phoenix, how did they do? 13-5. So, you know, the games in the middle of the game that we're watching all pretty quick. Ooh, memories are beating Sportsbet Expert right now. Phantom Sense and anything else is 9-5 in the favor of anything else. Zomblers versus F5 Esports is 8-7 in the favor of Zomblers. Beyond Limits are at 8-8, and Notorious are up around versus Team Colt. Now, given we've got a second to wait, I can't open my inventory in game, can I? They removed that. Yeah. Sadness. So I can't, like, be like, I want to go look at my skins. That's not allowed. I have to exit out while the pause is going. That is, certified unlucky. Oh, it's been an interesting night. How's everybody doing? I haven't, like, there hasn't been, it's been so much going on that I haven't really gotten a chance to just, like, chat to tat. And everybody, it feels like so many people left after the Shimmer game or the Sakura game. Everybody's here for the Sakura game. I get it. You know, I'm just a dude. You know, I yap over the games and yeah. That's okay. Hopefully we get to swap over to RuneScape after this and have a good time. We enjoy your yapping. I know some do, but not everyone does. And I get that. I get that, you know, I have a lot of work to do to be as good as some of those that have been doing this for years. But that's the point, right? That's the point, is to just be doing this for long enough that I eventually get good. Talking to chat. I know. Normally I try to pay attention to the game and, you know, try to get as much casting in. And so RuneScape is my time to talk to chat. But for now, we're getting back into this one. So bye. Scout comes out for Extios. Shot rings out, but no one's home. So looks like Skebob will regroup in mid. Oh, shot through the door. Tags onto BXX, and the Molly will make sure they don't get to come in for the frag. Meanwhile, Scraft just flaming up through Cat. Catches Pink. Whole lot of utility means no one can see. Heron with the kill. Oh my gosh, the trades. It's an absolute bloodbath. And Skebob get to emerge victorious. Meanwhile, Skittle on the B-bomb site. MP5 in hand. Shreds through one. There's going to be another one. In the form of Sakura. Holds their cool, holds the line, and Imperium hit 11. Chaotic round out of Skebob, but nearly got the better. So Skebob now saving for the looking for the tie. Everyone getting lined up, Cat. Oh, Pink, you're going to be forced to fall back. Molly set down. And they leave Charon to try and handle the horde. Target-rich environment. She proves to be too rich, so Pink's USP comes out to try and slow things down just a touch. Extios with the AK. Knocks off the head of Scraft, but that's not going to stop this bomb from being planted. Sometimes the best strategy is more gun in one spot. That is going to be money in the bank for Skebob, and the more kills they get, the more money they can take away from Imperium. Bite now in the 1 versus 3, but the flying AWP of Pink able to knock them down. 12-4. Can Skebob hold off Imperium for 8 rounds? Or is this one going the way of the Imperium? No AWP for this T side to work with. Looks like it's going to be a heavy push towards A. Oh, the flash works out perfectly. BXX, singular tap. And then we get booted out again. All right, looks like we'll check in just in time for Skebob regrouping over towards long A. Imperium going to challenge them from Cat. Looks like the site will go the way of Skebob. Don't see anything going to stop them, but the retake. Oh, Olia getting a chance to catch them as they're trying to save. The save should work out, but it looks like Imperium still want to have some words for Skebob either way. Pushing in towards long. Bite going to be tucked in toward cart. And I think they might be a little bit too late on the side of Imperium. All they're going to be able to do is take away some weapons. That bomb already quite low on the side of Skebob. So all Imperium do is they hold the line. The Skebob managed to secure one more round. A 5th on their T side. Oh, the money, though. They lose Charon, so only the AWP saved over for round number 18. Well, Skebob are going to need a lot. Need a very big round. Look at the push up long. Exio's about to realize that this quiet round is about to get loud. The first kill is Bite in the back. Skittle with one as well, but Sakura answers back to the tune of 3. Skebob, they've managed to come out ahead of this push. And again, Imperium going to be forced away. Oh, BXX. Here's the players coming in from double doors. Takes a serious amount of pain. Swings out a little bit greedy with that amount of HP. Smoke's put down for the cross, as you always have to do. Sakuraft playing Overwatch, not able to catch the kills. They walk right past Sakura, and the spray down is good. The ace for Sakura on the A-bomb site. Well, if Skebob wanted the comeback, they are doing all the things necessary to make that happen. 6 rounds, though. Still a little bit away from where I would consider the comeback really real. Oh, this play out mid. Good trade out of Pink. Or Punk. Or Pank. These rifles should prove to be a little bit too much as Skebob continue to bulldoze their way up long. Pink's Deeg. Lightning not striking twice, although good damage onto BXX. And this MAC-10 onto J1V. This is a very difficult position to realize what's going on. Planting behind the box was super important there, as Skebob now going to take themselves a 7th. See if Pink's D is able to strike one more time. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Pink. A 4K on the Deeg alone. Bite is not going to be challenging that, but there should be a weapon just hand-delivered by the bomb. Look at them all flying in. Pink is like, I can go to the skin shop. Well, 5 more rounds. Do Skebob have it in them? That was a lot of money to be taken away. And a heck of a play to be captured here for Pink. Just making sure those saving players are now stuck in the red. With every round, a little bit more chance that Skebob slip up or make a mistake. A little bit more chance, but the more they play, the more confident they get, and this one's going to be a B hit. Already, J1V bowled over. Skittle unable to hold the line either. So 3 versus 5. This one might as well already be a save on the B-bomb site. Well, Skebob have had a 0-3 season so far, so bringing this one to OT and succeeding would be a heck of a way to get on the board. Still, though, with these saved weapons and the AWP in tow for Imperium, you have to wonder where that other shoe is going to drop. Pressure beginning to mount, though. Only 2 kits is a little bit interesting, I guess, at this point of the game, if they are going their separate ways. But both kits making their way over toward the A-bomb site. Nades tossed out, so Skebob going to be denied double doors on long A. Flashes on over to Cat, but nobody's home. So Skebob going to be given full mid control. Xtios making their way back over to make sure nobody comes through those mid doors. Does look like Skebob want to get activated over towards either B or look for a pick on Cat. 3 players over here. Pink in the dangerous position on corner as the smokes get tossed. Try to allow Skebob out Cat, but they're bait. The bait looks successful. Xtios in position. Caught behind the smoke and CT spawn. Only does a lick of damage. That is going to allow that B bomb site to be run over from multiple directions. Sakura trades onto Skittle. And J1V unable to get anything started. So again, this B bomb site consistently getting run over by Skebob. And Imperium forced to go for the save once again. Looks like Skebob have found the winning formula. At least until that B-bomb site gets bolstered. But they're doing a good job at not giving information until the last possible second. In both rounds, you had a very slow start into a very quick finish. Oh, and they lose pink as well. Scraft. Oh, if you can find another saving player, this could be huge, but no. At the very least, that denies the AWP into Imperium. They could elect to save here. They've got enough money to go for a full buy if they want to try and just end it here, but you have to think that maybe the AWP is needed, but given it hasn't really been the piece of the puzzle that's been the key, maybe it's not. Maybe the 5 rifles is the answer here. Maybe leaving B bomb site completely open and fully retaking it with 5 rifles strong is the answer. Although, oh, skebob, they're doing something a little bit different, and Extios always been mollied off, though. Caught by Olia. Good trade out of Carson, though. Does allow for Imperium to at least even things back out. Flash through the smoke, and Skittle catches Scraft. That's a man advantage for Imperium, and these positions have continued to get weird. Skittle threads through Sakura, and Charon deletes BXX as well. That's going to leave it all up to Bite in the 1 versus 4. This AWP started a lot of things, and it's going to have to finish one this time to stop Imperium from going to 13-9. A heck of a comeback out of skebob, but it's all for naught if you lose it here, and Charon knocks her on her back, flattens that final player, and it is a 13-9 for Imperium. GG's on Dust2, and we go to the break. And by the break, I mean right back here, because all I'm going to do is close out of Counter-Strike and get RuneScape.